2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Cobb in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. All out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Park in at the small forward position. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
He's just showing off right now. When Cobb gets into the air, he's crafty with how he throws it down.
Inside, stolen by Washington. To the wing right side. Cobb wide open. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open teammate.
Pass to Junior. And he makes good on the layup.
But sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Rozier kicks to Cobb. Rozier the pass to Zeller. Cobb with it. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Doncic. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Park. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Refusing to let the defense dictate to him. Cobb has no problem going at him and drawing the foul.
And Cobb drops both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good, Junior. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Rozier. And here is Cobb. Clock at 6. Here's Washington. Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's Washington missing.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hornets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Cobb, and the dunk by Cobb.
Just carving up the D on the drive. Cobb, love when he takes the initiative and capitalizes.
Down low, and Junior throws it down.
So a little above the rim work from Junior. I mean, he's a nice target to have on the lob. I mean, if he can make the catch, he'll throw it down.
Graham, the pass to Washington. Cobb kicks to Washington. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Zeller.
Oh, man, solid on the boards. I mean, Zeller using that 7-foot height, getting his club some second chance point.
To the inside, Hart, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 4. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and hard out.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Hornets trail by 4. Graham kicks to Zeller. Back to Graham. And there's the pass to Rozier. And here is Washington. He's covered by Ball. 5 to shoot. Washington passes to Graham. Now Junior is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Ball hits them both. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Cobb, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate. And the flair Cobb plays with is exciting to watch. There's no question he believes that he's a dominant player.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll The Hornets shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Junior's out there with Powell. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Burke, and it's Cauley Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Left side, Martin. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Puts it up. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Count it.
Yeah, Zeller is a talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
Richardson outside. Passes it to Park. He kicks it to Powell. There's the feed to Cauley Stein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Oh, man. Cauley Stein is just a workhorse down inside, and because of his efforts, he earns a lot of tough foul calls in the process.
Cauley Stein hits them both. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Pass to Park. Now Cauley Stein. And the pass to Richardson. Floats it up for Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, well, with each basket tonight, Junior's confidence has increased. Just playing fantastic in this one.
Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Martin. Pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Bridges against Powell. Bridges misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the left wing. Here's Burke. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Junior. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Powell. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Powell's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Outside, Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Here's Richardson. Here's Cauley-Stein, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
You see the length helping Cauley-Stein right there? I mean, that's what allows him to be a factor on the board.
Hornets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rozier, the pass to Martin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
The Hornets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
You know, and now it's time to see which teams made that adjustment that could give them the edge. Some conference pride is at stake here, too.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nets, put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Rozier looking around. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Awesome body control from Rozier that time. Real hard to get a shot up and in while taking a hit.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Ball subbed in for Richardson. The Hornets also changing it up. Yambo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Cobb comes in for Bridges. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Martin.
And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
Hornets trail by 17. Graham kicks to Washington. And here is Graham. 17 points in his last outing. Junior with it. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Junior. Parks got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Cobb. Covered by Park. Count the basket. Cobb's got 13.
A relentless effort from Cobb. Not about to let the contact hold him back from that finish.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Graham from outside. Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, an instinctual scorer with a strong build, Washington puts opponents in compromising defensive positions.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. But how about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And again, the Hornets missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Junior. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Cobb. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Lobbed up there for Cobb. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Cobb. Back to Graham. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Parks got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Cobb. 15 points in the game. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was...
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top, opening up a... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Cobb in at the 3 slot. Porzingis can't hit. The Hornets shooting the ball at 42%. Tipped away. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
Hard enough to guard in the half court. Junior showing us what happens when he has room to roam.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And see, well, really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first-round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
90 seconds now into the second half. Now the pass to Cobb. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now, if you foul Cobb, you better hammer him because he's a threat to convert with the foul.
Free throw drops in for Cobb. Mavericks leading by 21. Down low, here's Park. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And Cobb drops both of them. Here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Green. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic outside. To the middle. It's tipped.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
Rozier the pass to Graham. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They need to calm down, play their game.
The Mavericks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Rozier. Now, here's Cobb. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Graham against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Brunson. Tries it from 19. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Bridges checks in. Graham against Brunson. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Rozier finds Graham. Now here's Cobb. Defense right on him. Gets an open look and hits. Cobb's got 29.
And this game has Cobb's fingerprints all over it. He's taking over on offense and showing no signs of stopping.
Pass to Junior. The 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Junior's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Now here's Cobb. Covered by Park. Oh, and the jam by Cobb.
And the show of power from Cobb, able to work inside, cap it off with the slam.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself, than the rest of the team.
Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Zeller kicks to Graham. Sinks the three-pointer. Graham's got 5.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Rozier against Doncic. The pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. And here is Rozier. 5 points in the game. Graham with the ball. From about 19 feet. Again, the Hornets score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Luka Doncic. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Graham. He's got 7. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And a wide open look for Junior. Good on the three-point shot. Parks got 45 points.
As a defender on a guy like Junior, you just can't let the shooter get comfortable. You can't let them catch and shoot.
Graham kicks to Martin. Back to Graham. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Inside and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They've got Junior. Burke is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Junior.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Pass to McDaniels. The rebound by Park. Junior's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hardaway, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. And so here's Charlotte. Now here is Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Charlotte again missing.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Burke looking over the floor. And Junior throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Passes to Monk. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Up top, Burke. Now Monk. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Biyombo. Here's Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So explosive. Give Monk any room to work with, and you could regret it.
To the inside. And, yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Good on the bucket. Monk's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
Feeds it to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
Outside, Martin. And the pass to Monk. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McDaniels off target with his three. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And not having the same impact on the offensive glass that they did in the first half. It would help them cut into this lead if they could create some more second chances.
Down low. Johnson kicks to Burke. Lets it go with a three. He can't get that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And here is McDaniel. Burke with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Park. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Now, here's Monk. Guarded closely. Out to the right wing. McDaniels. That three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Here's Park. But they recover it. Hardaway against Martin. And it's Junior missing. Charlotte shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
And it's the Hornets' ball. Outside, Martin. For the three. That one doesn't drop. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.